cash flow gonna stop if she stop giving time. That's all I'm saying. How you getting bread from giving head? Come on.
I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I been in my bag going crazy. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me.
I'm Katie and I'm here with
Jaleesa.
All right, Jaleesa, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 36.
Okay. All right. So what do you think the problem with modern day dating is?
Not enough communication. I think that's the major problem. People are assuming what people want or that people want the same things they want, and they're not having an open conversation about it.
All right. So I'm here with
Monty.
And how old are you, Monty?
Oh, shoot. 56.
All right, 56. So what is the problem with modern day dating?
People are not honest.
All right, can you elaborate on that a little bit?
What I mean by that is, God, dog, what do I mean by that?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, I do. People give this false hope. They tell you what they think you want to hear without being honest.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm here with
Tina.
All right, Tina, how old are you?
31.
All right.
To be honest with you, I feel like after 25, most women are just like 25 for the next 10 years.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what do you think the problem with dating today is?
That's a good question. I believe the problem with dating is we want to blame the other person. Like, we don't want to take accountability of what we do and don't know. We always want to blame somebody else, like, and not even the other spouse sometimes or the other partner. I feel like it even comes down to like just blaming your friends or your family and stuff like that. We don't want to take accountability for ourselves.
How long should a woman make a man wait before she gives it up?
Another good question. Another good question. Well, it's a good question. So, all right. As far as a number, yeah, I would say it's almost kind of depends on the two people. Like, I think you can kind of tell if things are going to go anywhere, or if it's just a smash and grab, or, you know, those types of things. So, but I feel like maybe a month or so. They say 90 days is typically. So I guess somewhere between a month and 90 days might be.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm Katie and I'm here with
Justin.
All right.
Michael, but I go by Speedy.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 20, man.
Okay, kind of young.
22.
Okay. So the question is, what is the problem with modern day dating? Who want to go first?
I think I can take that.
All right.
Women don't know how to commit at all. I wanted to marry a girl. I was down. She didn't want to commit though. I'm talking to you if you watching this. Yep.
Oh, shots fired. All right, I love it.
Man, I don't even know what like the problem. I guess you just gotta find who's right for you, to be honest. And people, I think they got too high expectations. Like, they want you to be. Everybody want an NBA player. Everybody want a friggin' $1 million influencer. But like, that ain't life. The average income like $60K, something like that. And then I think you just gotta find who's right for you. But
I will say, I don't think people know how to love themselves.
that's a big.
And they be trying to love somebody else wholeheartedly, but they don't love themselves wholeheartedly. You feel me? So I feel like if you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to learn how to do that first. You know what I mean?
Man. Like, a lot of people be trying to searching for these people not with true intentions. They just here for the short term, for the pleasure, to make themselves feel better. But not a lot of people, especially our age, looking for like real commitment, real love like that. So.
And are you single or are you in a relationship?
I'm very much single.
Okay. So, what happened with your last relationship?
I was communicating effectively, but I was not being comprehended effectively or heard, understood. So unfortunately, we just had to separate.
What do you mean by that?
The conversations that I was open to having were not, that energy was not being reciprocated, so
Okay.
it wasn't balanced.
So, how did that breakup happen? Was it like a bad breakup, or did y'all, just kind of separate on good terms?
I work in HR as a daytime job, so it was, thank you, your services are no longer needed.
What's the best pickup line?
What's the best pickup line for?
Yeah, for a man, like, would it be like a turn on or be acceptable for you? What would be the best pickup line?
Oh,
Giving away secrets over here. I got you, fellas. I got you.
I mean, well, making a woman laugh is always good.
A joke. Okay.
A little joke could definitely open, break the ice.
So, what do you think the best pickup line is?
What are you into?
Okay, all right. So nice and simple.
Nice and simple, straightforward. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm straight to the point. It's either black or white. No gray area.
Would you rather date someone that has a promiscuous past, or would you rather date a virgin?
Would I rather date someone that has a promiscuous past or a virgin? Well, there is people out there that's in the 30 plus bracket that might be a virgin, but I feel typically you're going to deal with somebody that has at least one under their belt. So the word promiscuous kind of has like a yeah, so I would rather neither one, to be honest with you. I don't want you out there, but I still don't want you to be
have some experience.
So, yeah, just have some experience. Yes.
So question, would you rather deal with, or would you rather be with somebody that has a promiscuous past, or would you rather deal with a virgin?
I mean, virgin ain't a problem to me.
Virgin. Easy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
If you got more than two bodies, I don't want you. What? You're for the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
So how do you want to be approached?
Explain that a little bit.
Yeah, so how do you want to be approached? How would you want a man to approach you? Aggressive, like...
Whoa. No. I definitely wouldn't want a man to approach me aggressively, because I feel like if you approach me that way, then I'm giving off that way. I want you to approach me like, oh, she's worth it, she's a queen or a princess, whichever one you want to call it. But yeah, don't come at me with that rah-rah stuff. Like, I want somebody that's, you could be strong with your approach, but like you could be assertive with it. Yeah. What
do you look for in a partner?
I look for somebody who feels mature, someone who can communicate, someone who is looking for partnership. No one should feel like they're having to do all of the things, but I think I am a great partner. We can partner in teamwork on getting a job done. The job at this point is a life together.
Facts.
Kids, a mortgage, traveling the world. So
she got it all laid out, don't she? So does height matter to you?
No.
So you would be willing to date somebody that's 4'11"?
4'11"? Well, I have dated a short guy.
Would you be willing to date somebody that's 4'11"?
See, I can't recall if they was 4'11". Well, I'm 5. Wait a minute, hold on.
God, why does it take so long?
So So like to date, or
Would you be willing to date someone that's would you be willing to date a guy that's 4'11"?
Well, I want to say yeah because I have, but again, I'm not sure if they were 4'11", but yeah, okay, never mind. Height might do matter.
So when it comes to dating, does height matter?
Oh yeah, for me it does.
Okay.
If you like this, no. You at least have to be 5'10".
Okay. All right.
5'10" to 6'1".
So what?
Maybe 6'2".
So what about money? Does money matter?
No, I got my own money. You just gotta have a job. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't gonna take care of nobody.
All right. So yeah, we're not doing that.
Every time somebody see me, they always think I'm somebody's sugar daddy. Nah.
Does height matter?
Not to me.
Okay. So you would date somebody that's 4'11"?
Okay, so
There it is.
if you're my height, but like
Okay.
I also am like curvy, so just the stature has to kind of match.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
But otherwise, I mean, if you're like 5'5" and you are the build that makes sense for me, then okay.
well, she said 5'5", so okay, all right, we good. So does a man have to be making a certain amount of money to date you?
You know, I haven't really thought about that, and I'm kind of. Oh, sorry. My bad. I would say no. Because I get that some people's form of success and like monetary value is important. As long as you know how to budget and we still, go out on dates or something like that, or, you might, the thought that counts. So, not really.
So he doesn't need to be making a certain amount of money, he just need to know how to budget?
I mean, you always still got to live in your means. Live amongst your means.
Live below your means.
Live below your means. Because people that does make XYZ amount of money, if they don't know how to juggle the finances, they still going to be... I don't want you to be stressed out about finances. So if you know how to budget, I feel like even when $1.50, you could still be happy.
Do you think that social media is playing a part in that?
Oh, yeah. I was just listening to a podcast about this the other day, actually, where it was like social media got everybody thinking they can get this when really they not that level person.
All them social media couples, bruh, stop. We don't want to see it. It'd be fake. People see all these people like looking all lovey-dovey, expensive. Then they set the bar too high, but they don't see the fights they're having behind the scenes. You feel me? They don't see the arguments, the tough times. So I think social media, like you said, creates the expectations too high.
Right.
And people they almost want a girl or a dude for to post. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a social thing. Like I gotta have a girl, I gotta have a dude, but it's like learn how to better yourself first and know what you want instead of just feeling like you have to get somebody.
Yeah, everything's starting to be like clicks and views. What it sound like, man? Everything about clicks and views. We got to do better.
We're making a video for clicks and views.
So what do you look for in a man?
What do I look for in a man? Definitely motivation. Motivation, path, vision, inner strength, emotional maturity, something about an open mind, just to kind of you can see your vision but still be open to other things. Attraction, physical attraction.
That's How much should a man spend on the first date?
Go Dutch.
So does money matter?
It does. Not that someone needs to be a millionaire, but in a place like Charlotte, you're not gonna get. We're not on the same wavelength. We can't have the same goals if we don't have at least around the same money.
Okay.
I want to go on a trip. I want to go to Jamaica and be bent over the balcony.
Okay.
Man, shit, they got serious.
Okay, all right.
And if you can't afford to go to Jamaica with me, it's probably not gonna work.
I got you. Understand that. So how much does a man need to be making in order to date a young lady like yourself?
I think around Charlotte at least 80,000.
Now you do realize that majority of men make somewhere between 40 and 50,000, right?
That's unfortunate.
What's the cutoff? All right. How many bodies is too many bodies?
Okay, real talk. I think if you can count it, if you can't count it in your hand, it's too much.
Okay. All right.
I think it depends, because 5 bodies at 20 and 5 bodies at 40 is 2 different 5 bodies. So it depends on who you're talking to, and you know the timeline, because somebody could have had 4 bodies in a dark period, but then they've been clean for like the past 3 years not doing it. So I think it all depends. And if you like the person, rock with them, grow with them.
All jokes aside, though, I think, me personally, if you have more than me, you know, I think it depends.
Why did you break up with the last person you were in a relationship with?
So the guy was a little bit older, but he spent time and just being those roles of father, son, boyfriend, however, man or whatever, was a little bit too much for him to come back home to after like 10 years. But
Okay, you said spent time. What do you mean by that? Can you break that down for us?
he was incarcerated.
Okay. Jail or prison?
Prison.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it was just too much for him coming home to have to take on all those roles within that time frame. After that time,
You mean, when you say take on all those roles, what do you mean?
like he has kids. He was a father. Like we stayed in 2 different states.
Okay.
So the traveling was kind of, you know, getting that routine going and stuff like that. And we didn't really talk about like how to make it work. It was just like, I don't know, emotions kind of was like, well, he said something and I was like, okay, well, I'll be just one less thing. And so probably a little bit of my immaturity too, with like actually talking it out instead of blurting it out, saying that, well, then you don't need me or something like that.
And so the children, they were from another woman,
Yeah.
and it was before you?
Yeah, those were his children.
So him coming back home to do something that he was already doing?
Well, I guess the whole, you know, being a boyfriend or being a man, you know, my man, whatever, was something new for him, I'm guessing. Like I said, we didn't talk about it. Mm-hmm. We just kind of dropped it.
Oh.
So that's how.
And so are you single or are you in a relationship?
I'm single.
All right, so what do you normally look for in a partner?
Commitment, loyalty, communication, and good in the bedroom.
I think it's less about the bodies, even though if you got more than like 5, 6, like, come on, what do you do? What have you been doing out here? Like, come on, you just letting it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm over here egging it on. Ain't no better. Ain't no
I'm just saying,
better.
this is not like this is not a rental car, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, this is not an Uber. Okay,
You
my
can
bad.
speak your truth. You can
No,
speak your
but
truth.
look, but no cap though. I think, look, if a girl has 10 bodies, right? That's kind of wild. I'm just saying. But it depends if she's moved on past that. Like if she's a new woman now, you feel me? Like if she got a new mindset, like she don't do that no more, I might think about it. You're less likely, but I'll think about it.
So she got 100 bodies, but she done changed her mind, y'all.
Oh hell no! Get out!
Bro,
She's a demon.
100 bodies, bro. Like, how you get 100 bodies?
You're kind of Xing out like 50% of the guys.
I'm aware. I can't take any. Who's gonna take me to Jamaica? I mean, but also, you're in Charlotte. I don't understand how you can just be making that amount of money unless you have a roommate. I don't have a roommate. It's not ideal. It makes sense for me to have, unfortunately, multiple jobs or gigs.
Okay.
As long as there's still enough time for a relationship, I don't see why we couldn't get up to that 80.
Yeah, okay. I respect that. So what do you mean? Can you elaborate on good in the bedroom so they know what you're talking about?
This is what I'm talking about. Since my number one love language is physical touch, just because your number one love language is physical touch, that doesn't actually mean that it goes straight to the bedroom. But if I'm not pleased or happy in the bedroom, then I'm a cheat.
What does a young lady have to do in order for her to meet them standards?
I don't know, because I'm not straight anymore.
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Hey, man, thank you so much, man. Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. All right. How much should a man spend on the first date?
Free 99. I think you should take her out and do a free activity so then she don't expect you to fine wine and dine her. Because if she wants you for the money, she don't want you, she wants your money, you feel me? So I think you find an activity you can do for free, and then if she rock with you then the next date, then you can start paying a little something, you feel me?
Bars.
I'm not mad at free. I was gonna say it depends, but free also works because it's like, if you really here for a connection, how much the restaurant we eating at have to do with our connection? You only gonna really care about that OD is you're looking for a dude to take care of you 24/7. So
Facts. Them boys dropping balls.
Dude, get your money up. That don't mean be broke. Get your money up regardless. So
I'm saying I've dated some women, they bought me J's, they bought me Fear of God hoodies. Most I bought them is maybe, actually, I shouldn't say that. If I'm a girl, I'm a pamper you. Never mind. I'll take that back. Cut that out. Cut that out, bro.
You can say that, man. What do you think that most men get wrong about women?
What do I think most men get wrong about women? That they always masculine.
So you don't think that most women are give off like those masculine vibes?
So it was something that I came across, and it was like, it only seems masculine or feel masculine because we have been doing it on our own for so long. Especially if you're a parent, most of the time I feel like it's coming from a parent. So if you're just probably not welcoming. You're just in that stance for so long. Like, it's kind of a habit that you have to work on breaking.
Right. So it kind of goes back to, I think, what most men are saying, because I think most women think that you can turn that energy off. It's like, if you are displaying that most of the time or whatever, and you get around a man and he's feeling that, then isn't it safe to say that maybe she is a little bit more on the masculine side and she maybe needs to work on being a little bit more feminine, or maybe get a feminine coach or something?
Well, I feel like that's still saying both perspectives is still correct.
If you're being masculine most of the time and you're lacking being feminine, then wouldn't that?
But yeah, so it's like, I'm sure most of them don't really want to be in that energy.
All right, so say for instance, if a young lady wanted to learn how to do a job, she wanted to make a certain amount of money, right? Then she would put the time and the effort into trying to figure out, how can I get and keep this job? Why can't they do the exact same thing when it comes to being feminine?
Okay, so like, in spite of if there's a man around or not, pretty much.
I mean, if this is something that you want, if you want to be with a masculine man typically wants a feminine woman, right? So again, if you want this job, and you have to learn this on your own, right? Yeah. So most people will go out their way and make sure that they learn that thing. So why can't the same thing be applied when it comes to a relationship?
I can see that. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Oh, well, yeah. If you put it in that way, yeah. If you look at it like that.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Would y'all date anybody that has OnlyFans?
All right, a little off topic. No, just because I think that's destructive to the men and the community. Like, all men out there, to be real, clear your head, clear your mind. View the women without a sexual light in your head 24/7. And I feel like that's what OnlyFans, all that type of stuff does. So it's not as much like I'm not going to police you what you do, especially if we're not married, but it's more, it's like, personally, I don't agree with like what it does for the community. So next question, bro. Come on.
We already know where this man go. We already know.
No! You're for the streets. You've been ran through. You're finished.
You know what question you gotta ask him now?
What question I gotta ask him?
You gotta ask this man how many he got.
How many bodies you got?
Blueberry, Burberry, button-up. Tan skin, mixed race, buttercup. Canada weather, got a bundle up. I'm tryna work, she hit my phone, she wanna. Whoa, too bad was you know they roll.